I shit you not, Roo. He turns himself into a pickle, calls himself Pickle Rick. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Salutations and welcome to another, one of these. I guess I can call it Soapboxing4Rinoa now, since I'm just talking about everything, not just really like an update video. It reminds me, I gotta bring that up. I am never fully prepared for these. I'm just trying to stay on time. Where's it at? There it is. Okay, anyway, I got this all set up. I can get rid of this. Shoutouts to my those who subscribed this month. Let's see, we got two of them this time because I got a couple more just today. I checked before I went on. I was like, "Ooh, better add them." Anyway, shoutouts to Jacqueline Karen Mason Fernandez, Jose Vlog, Eliade, Kamar Staples, IE_Wolves, Necroma. Or underscore Necroma underscore Javier Torres, Ace2121, and Henderson Maldonado. Okay, got all that done. Gotta remember everything is. Also gotta bring up the chat window. Should pop that out if I can. Pop out chat, yes. Okay, good. I wish they'd let me do this ahead of time. Maybe Twitter just does this better. Or Twitch, rather, today. Whoops. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Oh, it's a mess. Okay. But anyway, the important update is, because of what's going on and everything, I'll try not to talk too much into that, because I'm trying to be hopefully my videos have been a distraction to that. But I'm still unsure when I'm moving exactly. It could be, as with this down, we could be waiting till May. But with that said, I need time to actually move myself. I have taken a little bit of time myself, but for the month of April and possibly most of May, depending, I'll be doing one upload a day. So I'll be continuing Fairy Fencer F, and then moving on to like the next game in that. I'll be continuing on with that to get back to the Neptunia games I haven't done yet, which the next one is, I believe, Neptunia VR, which is like VR, which is another remake, but it adds like some VR stuff to it. Anyway, get to the food portion of everything. Let's see. Let's see if I got this right. That's all names. Let's see. Whoop, that's not it. Sorry. If I'm going to take these, I should label them. Yeah, there we go. Do I have the other Sprite? Is that next? Yes. Okay, good. Cool. Because one was kind of good. This, see if I can blow this up. The Sprite Lemonade. Or Limonade. It's not quite Sprite, it's not quite, Squirt, which is, like, really strong like Lemon Lime. It's somewhere in the middle between those two. And then somehow Sprite and Ginger work really well, too. I had it in a bottle like this. I didn't see the cans. But, yeah, those are... I like both of those. The Ginger more, if I had to choose just one. These were kind of a letdown, though, these veggie goldfish, because they're just like salty crackers, but then you can't taste any of like the tomato it. I guess you get flavor blasted, but that would kind of defeat the purpose. There's also a carrot one, too. It's the same deal. I don't know how you would work that, but I was like, I thought they'd be like, like a healthy alternative or something. Let's see, what else? An unhealthy alternative. This is exactly what I thought it was when put in milk. It's kind of, not quite cracktastic Cocoa Puffs, just eating it out of the box. Put in milk. I'm thinking, this is going to be Hershey's chocolate milk in it at the end. And sure enough. Kisses for breakfast. I seen another cereal, like, somehow more than this, but even though it was, like, reduced, they want, like, a lot for it. Drumstick. The ice cream cones. Yeah, that's a cereal. I'm like, what? I've seen pics of Jolly Rancher. I haven't seen it myself. I guess that's like a cracktastic, like, Trix or like Fruity Pebbles or something like that, I would think. Dr. Pepper usually doesn't mix well with things. This is the rare exception to that. For some reason, this just, I guess, can't go all out with like cream soda. It's not gonna like combat it or anything. It actually works really well together. So I hope this sticks around, because they, you know. So yeah, sodas are the big thing. This, what was that? That was that one. Next one down is this Rice Krispie Treats Poppers. I didn't have any of these. They're not showing it, but there's a caramel version. That's the one I had. And what's not to love? Rice Krispie Treats already with like the marshmallow in it, but then you add caramel to the mix. Awesome. So I assume these are just. This is less of a. It's more of a, hey, these exist. Go out and get them. Whoop. I forgot to do that one. I guess that's all my food stuff. Yeah, I was thinking up like topics I could talk about as well, just to keep this from being a, what should I call it? What did I have? Although if I do it like this, I gotta think like I should do this weekly instead of monthly. Don't know if I'm gonna do that until after I move too. Maybe I should decide on that too. If I'm gonna like do like just sit here and talk with you guys on the chat and answer questions and stuff like that. But Radalaika continues to roll stuff out for the visual novel showcase. I will link that in the chat. I'm pretty sure there's other games involved. But yeah, they linked that and it was all like visual novel stuff. But they're doing other games too. Like what's their latest one? Duck Souls Plus, where it's like it's the game I just played, Gravity Duck, but I guess it's like a harder bent to it. So but yeah, if I'm going to talk about topics, I should talk about for the month instead of the week or something like that. That's something I think about after the move completes. Because again, I got to pack. Most of my stuff's already packed. It's just I need time to do it all. And just so. But I think it's best if I just take the month and do one upload. Continue my 5 p.m. But yeah, a couple things I want to talk about. I don't have pictures for these. Things are really bad over here with the whatchamacallit. I heard over on Twitter, what was it? Virginia that got stuck till like June 10th? I don't know. Okay, I'm not moving there. I thought like, oh, don't say anything about Maryland. Don't say anything about like. Can't be having that. So hopefully. But yeah, the PS5 came out. I still didn't really look into if it like plays PS4 games on disc or digital or both. I would assume you'd be able to do like. They should do everything. If they're gonna do digital, they should put like PS3 and Vita stuff on it too. Turn it to like a whole huge. Just one stop for like all digital games. I don't know how they would pull it off, but like just that level of backwards compatible with just like digital stuff like that, that would bet your ass that would sell. Because I know, wasn't Xbox One X doing the same thing with their like original Xbox stuff? Like that was, they were preaching that backwards compatibility. Just like way back Xbox Vanilla. Also, this. Oh yeah, this was the Final Fantasy poll. That happened too. I think somehow Final Fantasy X won first place. I can click that and check right now, actually. Hang on, you got Radalaika. Let's get that out of there. Let's bring where's she at?
Here I am.
But yeah, the top 10 Final Fantasy games according to Japan's NHK poll. Series, first place is Final Fantasy X, which I'm like, awesome. Something about that game, that's the definition of like the journey, not really the destination. and then by the time you get to the destination, things change and whatever. Like, because it was all about the pilgrimage and finding out what's different, finding out what we can work, how we can succeed where everybody else doing the faith summoning and all that failed to keep sin away for good. That's what we were trying to find out and all that. First place character was Cloud from 7. Don't know if that's to do with the remake coming out, I think, later this month. I think Trials of Mana is like next week, isn't it? Next Tuesday? Remember that being like early April. I played the demo of that. That was pretty cool. I liked, I did the sword guy. What's his name? Durin. I just remember that because how PM mispronounces Durians. I tried a little bit of the other characters. I don't know. I didn't try everybody because, again, like, you gotta go through the story. Kevin looks raw. Like, just fighting things with your fist and then having the werewolf thing. I probably should have messed with that, to be honest. I mean, that when the actual, like, full game comes out. And I'm like, I didn't want to do the full demo because I'm like, I'm going to be let's playing this when I get, like, my hands on it eventually, so. I thought they had more than this. Boss and Summon. Knights of the Round, Final Fantasy VII. I don't think I ever picked that up. Maybe I had to boot one of the weapons to get it. I don't remember. And then 10 wins again with music, the To Xanarkand. Listen to my story. I think that's what it is, isn't it? Don't click to confirm. I install Flash browser. Never mind. They're getting rid of Flash, though, at here. As of this year, wasn't it? Wasn't it 2020 they were supposed to get rid of that? At least for, let's see, what else? Could talk about wrestling, but I know that's this weekend, isn't it? WrestleMania 2 big for one night. They're not really saying, they're not really putting words to what's going on, and I mean, we all know what's going on, so I think, like, hiding it or, like, not saying it, I mean, they don't want to like, I guess it'd be like a trigger warning to some people or something like that. But I'm like, it's out there happening to everybody, so I can understand why they wouldn't do that, but it's kind of doesn't make sense either way. What else happened that I wanted to really cover? I didn't see all the... Let me see if I can find that. I should have these up. Well, I'm trying to find the... Maybe I should have kept that articles or something like that. Should have wrote that down. But they had other superheroes for the Marvel thing. But a lot of it's just seeing the Snowflake and Safe Space being non-binary. I guess they're trying to reach out to an audience, but it also like seems to be like self-parody at this point. You could argue. And I think that's what a lot of the arguments out there on social media is. Wasn't there one that was like internet gas, like the bit like a Bang Baby from Static Shock, but it was like all but it's internet gas or whatever it was. I forget. And one was like a energy vampire or something like that. I don't remember all of it. Phew. The only other thing I can think of that happened, yeah, I really should do these, but then I would have even less to talk about because I'm not covering them too well. I'm bad at this. Or at least I need to do it where I'm like heavily edited and can't do it live, or at least with other people to comment on other things. I see a lot of people, there was that one day of like people complaining about how a game looks or plays like a PS2 game. I forget what that was for exactly. But I'm over here like good having owned the PlayStation 2 because didn't that just roll around like the 20th or 25th or something like that anniversary of PlayStation 2? That sucker lasted a decade. Put some respect on that name. That was like the second big great console war back at the time, PlayStation, Nintendo, and stuff like that. Like the PlayStation 1 set the bar and PS2 raised it that much higher. Kind of lost its way with the $5.99 US for the PlayStation 3. That's when we get the PS3 as no games or something like that, because no one was. They're like, no one's gonna buy this product, maybe, because that's so expensive. We need to like push towards other avenues and then come back later. And then PS3 later on surged really well. The other gaming happened that friggin' Ninja is it's just a game mentality. What I thought was at first was like is he talking about like how he would like him getting upset at games, or like it's just a game not to worry about it? But no, we would get like frustrated, and we all get frustrated like that sometimes. Especially with online and other people. That's dangerous, though, to do it that way. Like, I usually do by myself. I get mad at the game. I get mad at the game. And I try not to go, and I don't go, DSP on it where I say, this game sucks. Or just, this person who made this game is, like, a terrible person and deserves no success, blah, blah, blah. I hate that mentality more than anything else. I know I did that once for Brave Fencer Massage. I was like, F this game. That was just my current feeling right now. I'm just like, oh no, I gotta. That's one of those things where you get that angry, you say things you don't necessarily mean. You're just that in the moment. Well, I guess it's close to like a. That's as close to the probably heated kitty moment I'll get where I'll just look at a game and it's just like, fuck this game. No, I don't want to do that. Only spend so much time watching stuff like that. Not on his channel, because fuck him, you don't deserve no money. But yeah, you can... When I see it, you can learn from somebody who makes mistakes, and it's like, oh, okay, I know what not to do now. It's that old Simpsons reference, where I think it's... They're doing like Boy Scouts or something like that, and they give you like a... Like, cool, you get to, like, Bart's like, cool, you get to play with knives, and then they give him, like, a handbook of, don't do what Donnie don't does. That's DSP. Don't do what Darkside Phil does. Don't shit on developers. Don't burn every bridge you come across or something, because you never know. And certainly don't make yourself out to be, like, a hypocrite where he says, like, you shit on Ninja for having, like, blue hair, but he'll put on, like, some weird... Like, you can look on YouTube and see him, like, dressed up as a Yoshi, dressed up as a Assassin's Creed character. I'm like, wait, what? What was this picture of, by the way, for Minz? It's just staring off into space.
I wonder.
I guess that's it. I know a lot of people were they were saying a bridging is on its way out. I'm like, no, not really, because Team 4-Star wrapped up. Purple Eyes, who most casuals know him as, why are you buying clothes at the soup store? But yeah, there's no, bridging's not dead. It's just sure something witty entertainment's still around doing stuff. Just the corona's gonna take everything down to slow everything down, really. So hopefully you guys are keeping safe in all this, not only having to go out if you need to for necessities like shopping and stuff like that. I just recently did that yesterday. Just a small thing, just to find more paper towels and stuff like that, which I lucked out on that. Hopefully good news comes our way. But yeah, main thing, mostly just to talk about those things, but mainly the important update thing, where I'm just going to be doing from here on in. This will count as your 1 o'clock for even though I'm doing it a little bit early. But for April, just the 5 p.m. upload. Unless I can get some weekends or something that I don't know. Card subject to change, you know me. Sometimes maybe I'll get done early and I'll just get antsy and I'll just ooh, get back into it. But yeah, that'll do. Didn't want to take up too much time because I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be doing some other things. Didn't want to take too much time because I definitely could have done this better. And again, just call it Rambling4Rinoa or something like that, because that's all I'm really doing in these segments. So it's kind of oofish. Maybe I can plan a little bit better. Maybe do this a month. Maybe do this every weekly so I can although I don't really, I don't know, I just I'm introverted already enough as is, so this doesn't really although again, I had to leave my place of work 3 weeks earlier than I was supposed to. The 10th was supposed to be my last day. Not because I live with people that are compromised. My dad's 65. He's got to do he's gonna have surgery coming in this week or something like that. So hopefully everything goes well with that too. So I can't risk going to work and bringing that back in. And I work worked retail. So that's, I was sticking around for a while, but now I'm leaving that just for the move and everything else. So. But yeah, like I said, hopefully you guys out there are staying safe, staying informed. Only going out if you need to. Thankfully we lived in a digital age. I don't want to take anything away from people who are struggling or whatever. Hopefully I can take your mind off that for a while. Not just me, but other people as well, doing all sorts of things, just trying to keep yourself... just trying not to fall apart, basically. And just hoping things work out in the end. But, that will do. I should have titled this a little bit better. But again, kind of a haphazard way of doing this. If I haven't moved yet, I'll come back next month. Maybe with an actual date of my move, hopefully. As things, just kind of unravel, and we'll see what comes with that. So, with that said, take care, and thanks for listening.